Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to do another general energy reading for you today. So as always, I've already sprayed my Kamaya healing sprays to cleanse my space. So let's just get into shuffling some cards. So first off, I just want to say I've been getting a lot of really strange downloads lately. So a lot of downloads about inappropriate relationships. The three main ones being relationships with a large age gap that are inappropriate, specifically, student-teacher relationships. I've been getting a lot of downloads about that. Also about getting married for money. So getting married specifically, just for the benefits of getting married, specifically for the tax write-offs, for, you get more benefits if you have dependents, things like that, as well as, getting married and then, one of the people sleeping with someone's boss just to help their spouse get ahead in their career. And lastly is incest. Whether it is like step siblings or step parents with stepchildren, as well as, just people who are actually related, whether it's cousins or siblings. I don't know why I keep getting these downloads, but I think it's because the last few readings I've done have been about karmics, even though I'm not trying to channel that energy specifically. I don't know my exact audience, but I've been having all these really strange downloads. So if any of those types of inappropriate relationships, if it resonates with you, something in this video today is probably going to be for you. But I just wanted to say, any past trauma that you hold is not your fault. If you were ever manipulated into a situation where that happened to you, it is not your fault. And also just, we all have light and dark and shadows and past trauma that we need to heal. I would definitely actually go seek real professional help. I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist. So if any of that past trauma does apply to you, I really do want to recommend that you actually go seek real help for those things. So anyways, after all that, I think I'm good on shuffling my cards. So let's get into just pulling. So I hope you guys have been well. Thank you guys all for booking personal readings with me, as well as, all of the likes I've been getting lately to energetically donate to the channel. I always appreciate that. All right, so we got our first three cards. So the first card out was the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I think someone has recently stepped out of a situation where someone was betraying them. Someone was acting sneaky around them all the time, and their intuition was telling them that something was up. So someone has recently, found out about a very specific situation. Whoever this person was that was betraying them, they finally found out the secrets, and they're stepping away from this energy so that they don't have to deal with it anymore. Next, I have the Hermit in reverse. So I think directly related to the situation, someone has been lurking and spying and kind of just like getting their thoughts together, trying to plan their next move, really introspecting and trying to figure out what's going to happen next for them. So with the Hermit in reverse, someone has been through all that energy, all of that, trying to figure things out, trying to introspect, trying to heal. And because of that, they're finally ready to step out of this Hermit energy. And lastly was Page of Swords. So this came out in a recent reading as well. So Page of Swords in the upright to me is always like a stalker. So I have a feeling this person had their own stalker, or with this also Hermit energy, someone has been stalking someone, but they're trying to get out of this energy of like, stop paying too much attention into what other people are doing and really just focusing on themselves and really focusing on the truth and what is going to be coming next for them. So that's where we're starting out. Let's get a few more cards here. Okay, so next out we have a King of Wands. So King of Wands to me is always like a player energy. So whoever I'm channeling, I feel like they were a player in the past, or this could be a player that is currently around you right now. Someone who's just really, when they come rushing in, it's always so passionate and you feel like it's so fueled with love, but actually this person is just, you know, constantly rushing in and out of like not only your life, but other people's lives. You know, they're here for a good time, not necessarily for a long time. And even though it's a king, it can also be a female. Some, you know, people, when they become out of balance, they step into this player energy, and it's, you know, they could, I was like, a player doesn't have to be male just because this is a king that came out. This could be also like a female player. Just keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates, of course. Next, we have a Knight of Pentacles. So with that, I feel like someone has learned something new. Someone is regaining confidence, regaining a perspective on how to build up their own money. They're not making impulsive decisions anymore. You know, knights to me are always, you know, they're not kings. They're definitely not the emperor. They're kind of rushing and they're being a little too impulsive. So with this knight, I feel like someone wants to deliver a message, really communicate about something that they were struggling with in the past that has to do with their finances. All right, I want one more card, Spirit. Okay. Then next we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords in the upright is always about rest. So I think someone is, you know, not taking the time to rest. I think someone is just really up in their heads every single day, trying to control a situation that they really have no control of anymore. It's time to finally, you know, just face the conflict head on and really like rest and like learn from past mistakes. So that's what I'm getting. Let me go to the bottom of the deck now. So Four of Pentacles, like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles, someone is trying to learn about better ways to handle their money, better ways to become financially stable. Like I mentioned in the beginning, you know, getting married for money. I believe I did say that. That was one of the downloads I've been getting. You know, getting married for money is not a solution to your financial problems. What you actually need to do, instead of like staying in this lacking mindset, being like, I need to have money all the time, I'm so scared of being unstable. It's more about, you know, learning how to create a budget for yourself, learning how to be more mindful about your spending, and more about making good long-term investments. You know, like, should I buy a house? Like, then I have all this equity growing in my house. Should I buy stocks? Things like that. That's what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles energy. Next, Six of Pentacles, because in the past, whoever I'm channeling right now, they've been investing in the wrong people, in the wrong projects, the wrong things. So whatever they've been putting their money towards, like, they're not getting any money back. So, you know, they're really just up in their heads, really upset about how foolish they've been in the past, really investing in the wrong things, and, you know, not reaping the rewards of what they thought their investments would be bringing them in. So Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, this is, to me, any queen or empress in reverse, any female in reverse is always a karmic energy. Again, karmics don't have to be romantic partners. They can also just be karmic friends or family members. But definitely, whoever I'm channeling, someone in their life was being manipulative and manipulating the situation and encouraging them to do these bad behaviors, to invest in the wrong people, to get married for money, things like that. There's definitely a Queen of Swords in this person that I'm channeling right now who is manipulating the situation. But this person wants a financial new beginning. And from learning from this like cycle, you know, learning new things with this Knight of Pentacles here, and also getting out of this Four of Swords in reverse energy, they want a new financial beginning. They want new abundance, and to also just be able to offer this coin, I think, to someone that they've wronged in the past, someone that they didn't invest in the way they should have. So I think we're good with the bottom of the deck. So with that channeled message that I had at the beginning of the reading about inappropriate relationships, I'm feeling called to use this deck that I created a few weeks ago. So Spirit, let's start with this Queen of Swords. What can you tell me? What secrets does this Queen of Swords have about concerning the person that I'm channeling? Thank you, Spirit. So first I have succubus. So this person has been using their seductive qualities to control the situation, to be manipulative. This person, I feel like, is also like succubus, you're like sucking the life out of whoever I'm channeling. This person has just been using their sexuality as well as just their ability to influence, just because they're like, you know, they're so sexy. They've been using those powers to really manipulate your person into investing in the wrong things. Also, I think I mentioned in the video of where I first created these cards, these are aligned with your chakras. So with the orange, that is of course going to be the sacral chakra. So whoever I'm channeling, their sacral chakra is definitely out of balance. You know, they're being driven by lust. So whoever this player, yeah, so this King of Wands, like I mentioned, I think the player is actually a female. So whoever this King of Wands is, I think it's the same as the Queen of Swords person. You know, this person, their sacral chakra is out of balance. So they're very lusty, they're very impulsive. They're just leading with their passions instead of, you know, being more balanced with their mind and their heart. They're just, you know, being led by who they can have sex with, which is very unfortunate. Spirit, what other secrets can you tell me about this Queen of Swords? And let's also just throw in this King of Wands energy. What other secrets can you tell me about this person? So next is celibate. So I have a feeling that whoever this Queen of Swords is not sleeping with you, this person I'm channeling anymore. So this could be you, or this could be your person. Your person is celibate right now, but not by choice. They're celibate because this person is using sex as punishment towards this person, you know, basically like holding it above their head that they, you know, they have to keep doing whatever they want, or else they're not going to have sex with them. So that's what I'm feeling with this celibate energy. Again, another orange card popped out. So this person really just has to figure out how to balance their sacral chakra. So again, I always promote sound baths, as well as just meditation in general is really great to really just focus your energy and focus on clearing up your chakras. Next that flipped up was gold digger. So again, getting married for money. So not only did this person get married to this person for money because they thought this person was going to be really abundant, maybe this person, you know, shows themselves into the world as, you know, someone who has a lot of money, who really has all their stuff together. But this person is actually a gold digger. So your person like went thinking that, oh, I'm going to have like so much financial success with this person. We're going to be a power couple. Not only do they like look good, but together we're going to have just an amazing connection, but it's not. This person actually turned out to be a gold digger. So this person is withholding sex. And also, you know, they only are going to have sex if they're able to provide money for this person. Really, really unfortunate. Okay, any more secrets, Spirit, can we get about this Queen of Swords in reverse as well as the King of Wands? Okay, 2 came out. So, like I said at the beginning, childhood trauma. Someone I feel like has been molested as a child or just had a really toxic family environment that they grew up in. So their childhood trauma is the issue that their sacral chakra is so blocked. I have a feeling, you know, they were molested as a child, or, you know, they had family members around them who would take advantage of them, and they've just, oh my God, I feel terrible. Like this, if you can only imagine what I'm feeling, like I just feel so much shame. And I feel like this person, you know, they use sex as a form of control just to work through their issues. So this person, oh my God, I almost want to cry, feeling like all the shame that this person goes through because of what happened to them in the past. If this is you or this is your person, definitely you need to go seek some professional help to help you work through this trauma. You know, I'm just an intuitive empath, and I'm trying to help people to the best of my ability, but like, that's not what, you know, tarot and oracle cards are for. If you really have some childhood trauma that you're trying to work through, definitely do seek real professional help for that. Next, I have a sex worker. So I have a feeling that this Queen of Swords or this King of Wands energy that I'm channeling, they could be a sex worker, or whoever I'm actually channeling now, like, or this could be you could be a sex worker. No judgment. You know, a lot of people fall on hard times and they have to do what they need to do to make ends meet. But again, with the orange, like, so many orange cards have come out already. If you are using sex for money, using, you know, your sex for money, or just using your sexuality to get money, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, as well as the King of Wands, this is definitely just something to reflect on, or this is also just a secret that your person was keeping from you. So if they weren't a sex worker, you know, I'm going to give it 360 view. If your person wasn't a sex worker, the person that they left you for ended up being a sex worker. This person pays sex workers. This person, your person or someone they know, they could be paying sex workers because that's a way for them to stay in control of what happens to them sexually. I think it all has to do with, again, this childhood trauma. I have a feeling your person has a sex addiction, and, you know, they're using sex workers, or, you know, their ability to, you know, they stay celibate until they're paying someone specifically for sex as a way to control what happens to them. Super, super unfortunate. Okay. So Spirit, what can you tell me about how the person that I'm channeling feels towards my collective since leaving? Because I have a feeling with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit energy and the Page of Swords energy, the person I'm channeling might have been someone who hurt you in the past. So Spirit, what can you tell me about their energy towards our watchers, my collective? What can you tell me about that? So we had one come out, and it was dreams. So this person dreams about you, and with this Four of Swords in reverse, I have a feeling not only do they have good dreams about you, but they also have nightmares about you. They dream a lot about the hurt that they caused you in the past, and it's really, you know, just eating away at them. And that's why they, you know, all of this is in reverse. They're trying to heal all of this that they've done in the past, and to come out a better person for you, is what I'm feeling. Next, we have fake pregnancy. So, oh my gosh, I have a feeling that your person wants to come back and tell you that they were manipulated into leaving you by a fake pregnancy. Someone around them claimed to be pregnant, and it really crushed their hearts to be leaving you. Oh my God, I'm getting Usher's My Confessions, you know, after I've said all I can say, my chick on the side says that I've got one on the way. So whoever this person is, they feel terrible, and they didn't mean to hurt you, but obviously they were already cheating on you. They already know they're a terrible person and that you deserve better than them. So once, you know, I think they were trying to get out of this. They're trying to heal and become a better person for you. But then the person that they were trying to let go because they wanted to commit fully to you faked a pregnancy. And that just made them become even more stuck. And that's what made them decide to leave you instead, because you deserve better. What else does this person want to say to my collective today? Please, Spirit, is there any other secrets? Okay, so that's it for the secrets. Obviously, like, that was already a lot of really deep secrets, and I can't believe, oh my God, going into that childhood trauma, like, I almost cried. Okay, so with that, let's just get one spiritual guidance. No, before spiritual guidance, I want to get, so Spirit, what is going to be the outcome of this situation? Please let us know. Whoops. I'm like pulling my card. I was trying to pull up my cards like upside down. Let's try that again. So Spirit, what is going to be the outcome of this situation? Okay. Any more cards? Or is that it? There's another one. Okay. So the outcome, the first one that came out was the Eight of Cups. So this person is going to leave this other person behind. They're going to gain enough confidence to step away and be ready to communicate with you and reveal their secrets. Next one that came out was the Seven of Wands. This person is going to protect you and your relationship at all costs. They're ready to really stand in their truth, stand in their power, and be confident in knowing that you are the person that they should have stayed with all along. They shouldn't have let themselves become manipulated by outside people into doing what they want. Instead, they should have been honest with you all along and stayed. They know that they were much happier with you, and they promised to always protect you at all costs, protect you and also relationship at all costs. Lastly, we have the Moon card. So again, obviously I've already exposed a lot of secrets here, but I think there's just more secrets that are to come. So when this person does come back, obviously don't wait around for them to come back, but know that when they come back, they're going to come back with some secrets. So you will be able to have the choice of whether to take this person back or not. That is the ultimate, message that I'm getting here with these cards. So this person's going to come back to you with some crazy, really big secrets, and it's going to be up to you to use your discernment about whether or not you can forgive them and whether or not you want to give this relationship another shot. So lastly, let's get into our one spiritual guidance. So Spirit, what can my collective do going forward to continue to heal their hearts and not wait around for this person, just so that, they can do whatever they can right now to continue to be prosperous and happy? What can my collective be doing? Please, Spirit. One card. There we go. Okay, first we have, not even first, this is the only card I'm gonna pull. So align your life. What is not aligned and needs to change? So I love these cards. They're all so beautiful. So like I said, whoever that I've been pulling energy from, this person, their sacral chakra is obviously blocked. So, really take the time to think about what is going on in your life and what energies are not aligned. So obviously we know the sacral chakra is not aligned for you, but what else is not aligned for you? What can you be focusing on to rebalance so that you can love yourself and become the best possible version? So that is the message from Spirit, to align your life. Consider everything that is not going well for you and, create a structured plan of how you can become aligned. Again, if you do have all this childhood trauma that I brought up, definitely seek real professional help. Watching YouTube videos like this is not going to help you heal your shadow side if you have some real deep work that you need to work through, and I definitely recommend getting real professional help for that. So that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new, obviously there was something in this video that was for you, a very specific message. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to subscribe, I welcome you to subscribe, as well as hit the like button if you want to energetically donate to the channel, as well as hit the bell button if you want to be notified of when I post up new videos. So that's it. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys.